Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into a real classic of geometry, how to draw a perfect pentagon using just a couple of simple tools you probably have lying around. Let's get right into it. So, have you ever tried to draw a five-pointed star or a pentagon by hand? I think we've all been there. It always ends up looking a little lopsided, right? One side's too long and angle's all wrong. Well, today we're leaving all that guesswork behind. We're going to use a beautiful ancient technique to get it absolutely right every single time. Okay, first things first, we've got to get our materials in order. And you know what the good news is? You don't need anything fancy for this at all. And here they are. That's literally it. Just these three simple items are all it takes to unlock this shape. A compass for drawing our circles and arcs, a ruler for the straight lines, and of course, a good old pencil. Simple, elegant, and surprisingly powerful. All right, tools are ready to go. Now we need to create the foundation, the space where our pentagon is going to live. You can kind of think of this as an artist preparing their canvas before they even start painting. So the very first move is to draw a nice, clean circle. This circle is going to contain our final shape, which is what makes sure all 5 points are perfectly the same distance from the center. Then just take your ruler and draw a straight line right through the middle, a horizontal diameter. This line is going to be our main reference point for everything that follows. Okay, now you're going to want to pay close attention. This next part is, without a doubt, the most critical step in the entire process. This is where we use a little bit of geometric magic to find the exact side length for our pentagon.
Yeah, this really is the secret sauce. The method we're using is ancient. People have been doing this for thousands of years. It's an absolutely ingenious way to figure out the pentagon's proportions directly from the circle itself. It's actually deeply connected to the golden ratio. This isn't guesswork, it's a real geometric discovery.
Let's walk through this together. First, look at that diameter you drew. Just focus on the right half, from the center to the edge. Now find the exact midpoint of that little segment. Got it? Okay, place the pointy end of your compass right on that midpoint. Now stretch the pencil end all the way up to the very top of the circle, and then swing a small arc down until it crosses that horizontal line. And that's the key moment. You see where that arc just made a new point on the diameter? Well, the distance from that new point all the way back up to the very top of the circle, that's it. That is the magic length. It's the precise side length of the pentagon that's going to fit perfectly inside this circle. Pretty cool, huh? So we have our secret length. Believe it or not, the hard work is done. Now let's put it to use and actually build our shape. This is the part where it all comes together. Okay, so carefully set your compass so the distance between the point and the pencil is exactly that magic length we just found. Then, start at the very top of the circle, place your compass point there, and make a small mark on the circle's edge. Now, without changing the compass setting, walk the compass over, put the point on the mark you just made, and make another one. You're just going to keep stepping it around the circle like this until you've made 5 marks. You should now have 5 perfectly spaced marks along the edge of your circle. You know what comes next? And trust me, it is the best part. Go ahead and grab your ruler. It's time for the big reveal. Simply connect the 5 points you marked. Go from one to the next, all the way around until you're back where you started. This is the moment that proves our little secret length was the key to the whole puzzle. And just take a look at that. All the sides are equal. All the angles are equal. That is a perfect regular pentagon built with nothing but pure geometry. It's a shape that's both mathematically precise and just really, really beautiful to look at. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? We've just unlocked the pentagon. But what about a perfect hexagon or an octagon or something really wild like a 17-sided shape? The basic principles of using a compass and a straight edge open up this whole world of perfect forms, all just waiting to be drawn. So the question is, what are you going to construct next?